Back with another video, uncut, uncensored. My sister said, why don't you just do clips? And I already know I gave y'all the answer to this. It's raw footage, man. It's one take. It's off the dome. We don't do none of that other stuff. So, this video is going to be about humanity's choice. It's not going to be long. It's going to be a quick one. Humanity's choice. Because right now we are facing our shadow, facing the reality to what's real and what's fake. Fake as in artificial, where they want to take societies, where they want to take the collective consciousness of the people, because it's a war on the conscious right now. It's a war on the mind. And in this video, I'm just going to play devil's advocate. The two choices, because you always have a choice. And I'm going to move the channel into more solutions and what I'm doing and start showing y'all. That's why I'm going to launch my second channel, me gardening and everything I've been doing to prepare so I could rely on myself and nobody else. Rely on nature, work with nature to produce abundance, to grow my own food, to get off the system, because that's what they want. They want everybody on the system. That's why they're doing this pandemic, is to get everybody in fear, to get everybody worried about money, the economy, because a lot of people depend on the government who controls the economy. Understand that the government is a corporation first, then a country second. But you didn't hear me though. So, humanity's choice. Again, everything that's happened has been predicted. It's if you tap into yourself and you trust yourself, you love yourself, you respect yourself, you're into yourself, you have this intuition, because you know what's going on. Point blank, period. It's happened before in history. It's just another cycle. Life is cycles. Same way the moon and sun cycle every day. But where they want to take humanity, they want global dictatorship. This whole pandemic was started so they could get more control over what? What do they want control over? Let's play devil's advocate, because everyone says they want us safe. They don't want us safe. See, here goes the choices. It's two parts to everything. If it was about safety, they clean up the streets and get real criminals off the streets. They would allow drugs that are good and natural to, be legal. If it was about safety, like I said, if it was about safety, they clean up the streets. If it was about safety, they stop polluting the air. If it was about safety, they stop destroying the landscape, destroying all the trees, destroying all the ecosystems. If it was about safety. But it's not about safety. It's about control. And when they say safe, the code word for safe, whenever you hear all these people, these Bill Gates, Joe, the Dr. Fauci, I don't know, something like that. They say it's to keep you safe. You wear a mask to keep you safe. It keeps you safe and the other person safe. Just look at the facts, man. Just sit and reflect and think. Is it about safety? Is it about your safety? Is it about my safety? No. It's about control. Another one. Oh, it's climate change. It's to help humanity. Is it about that, or are they just using this as a scapegoat, as a form of agenda? It's like the whole letting people protest and destroy homes, communities. Why would they want homes and communities destroyed? So they can get these people back on government reliance. Is it about freedom, or is it about control? I mean, ask yourself. You don't need common sense to know based on what's happened in history, his story, even the person who wrote it and wrote it with the narrative they have for it, it still shows you what they want for us. Because this has been happening. This is nothing new. So is it about safety or control? Is it about eradicating this virus, or using the virus and the narrative to move toward global dictatorship? Let me ask. They said quarantine only be for a month. Just everybody in quarantine, stop going out, and the virus will go away. In countries that did that, because I know here in the States, people weren't having it. It was bitches on, when I was at college, there's people twerking, goddamn parties, kissing, drugs, sharing drinks. I mean, you know, the whole 9 yards, college lifestyle. These college kids was not giving up their freedoms for a month. But in places that did, and the cases went down, why are they still in lockdown? Countries like Australia, why are they still in lockdown? See, people can see what's going on now. It's not. Is it about safety or is it about control? I'm just asking you. Answer that question for yourself. The next one, humanity's choice. Is it about keeping your humanity? Are you trying to keep your humanity? Do you even want to keep your humanity? I mean, I could play devil's advocate and say, yes, technology is good. And technology is good. But understand, are you treating technology like a slave? Do you use it like a slave? Because what you consume consumes you. If you treat it like a slave, that's how you're going to consume it. You're not going to be thankful for it. You're just going to use it, get addicted to it. But you don't hear me, though. So is it about keeping humanity? Are you going to fight to keep your humanity? Are you going to keep your humanity? Are you going to keep speaking up about what's going on? Or are you going to let artificial intelligence take over? Like I said, we can play devil's advocate. Technology is good. I love it. I wouldn't be able to bring y'all this video if it wasn't for it. But I'm not a slave to technology. I use it to further me in life. I use it to help me. I use it as a tool, as a asset that works for me. I'm not working for it. I don't be on this thing all day. And if I'm on technology, I'm studying, researching, listening, watching, learning, doing something to help my mental, learning about things. Most people are not. So ask yourself, is it about keeping your humanity or letting artificial take over? Because here in the States, a lot of people's agendas and the reason for them running for presidents or elections, and they used the narrative that Mexicans were stealing jobs, illegal immigrants were stealing jobs. In a way, they was not wrong. But again, it's all about narrative perspective. They're not telling you that technology is taking jobs more than anything. So, PSA, Mexicans not stealing jobs. So, I told y'all where we taking the channel, only solution. So I'm going to keep playing devil's advocate from now on. I'm not going to be, I might still do some rants and stuff because, I'm passionate about what I speak about, bro. I told you I got brothers, sisters, cousins, a lot of little cousins. I'm the oldest cousin out of like 20 plus. If I don't speak up for their freedoms, if I don't speak up for my own freedoms, I'd be a fool. I couldn't tell them I love them because I stayed silent with what's going on. And so let's keep this thing pushing. Narrative. So is it about artificial intelligence or keeping your humanity? Which one are you choosing? Is it about money being dirty and dangerous and it could spread the virus? Or what? Is it about that or moving towards a cryptocurrency, digital currency, moving towards a social credit system like them motherfuckers in China who are communists? And again, ain't nothing wrong with communists. I could play devil's advocate, but what has history taught us about communists and dictatorships and people with power? They don't... See, when you feel like you got power over somebody else, you abuse that power. I see it every day with my aunt and her children. She think just because she's an adult and she is a mother, she has a title, that she can tell her kids whatever, whenever, what to do. What to do. And that's a slavery mentality that has been passed down from generation to generation through culture. He says, honor thy mother, respect thy mother, father. And yes, you should be respected, but telling somebody to do something that you ain't gonna do yourself, it ain't how that works. So, is it about cryptocurrency, or is it about controlling cryptocurrency? Is that what it's about? Or is it about keeping everybody safe again with this money thing?
I'm sorry.
Money?
I'm sorry.
Where you want to go?
I want to go to Bojangles.